In this video, I'm going to be reviewing Season 1 of The Mandalorian. As per normal, I can't use footage from the show, so I'm going to put something on the screen. I don't know what, I'll let future me decide what to put on the screen. Let's start the review. The Mandalorian is the best Star Wars thing Disney has made since they bought it, and this show is what happens when you give the Star Wars property to someone who cares and puts in effort. In a nutshell, The Mandalorian is about this elite warrior bounty hunter who takes a job to kill Baby Yoda, but doesn't end up killing it and ends up protecting it from the people he sold Baby Yoda to. Something I want to mention is that I really liked that Baby Yoda is a puppet and not a CGI character, because I think he would have looked a lot worse as a CGI character, especially when someone's supposed to pick him up. That probably would have looked awful if Baby Yoda was CGI. The next thing I want to talk about is the planets. When you think of Star Wars sets, you think of the same of 4 Star Wars sets that have been used for the last 20 years, which are desert, dark forest, inside a building, and they use like the same set every time they're inside a building, and outer space. Granted, I don't think outer space is a set that's not going to be used in Star Wars. The planets in The Mandalorian are beautiful to look at and nice to look at as well, and it's a breath of fresh air for Star Wars to make new sets that take place in a different setting than the 4 that I listed. There's a rock planet, a grass planet, a valley planet, a swamp planet, which the swamp planet's like kind of similar to the dark forest planet, except lighting is a little different, but it's at least different in some capacity. And I think all of the planets were, as I said earlier, it's a breath of fresh air for Star Wars to use different settings. The biggest complaint I have with this show is that there's 2 filler episodes, and season 1 has a total of 8 episodes, so it really sucks that there's filler at all. The other complaint I have is that the Mandalorian is fighting a rhino, and while he's fighting the rhino, Baby Yoda uses the Force to kill it, so Baby Yoda carried the Mandalorian. I just don't like the convenience that was used here. Another negative point I see mentioned a lot with the Mandalorian is that his armor makes him invincible, and I can say that his armor does make him nearly invincible, and I can understand the negative point here, but he's also the main character, so of course he's not going to lose. But I think the other side of the coin here is that the Mandalorian is having to protect Baby Yoda, who's not invincible, with mostly his guns and sometimes his armor, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's time to give the score. I'm giving season 1 of The Mandalorian a 4 out of 5. It's not getting a 5 out of 5 because of the 2 filler episodes. If those 2 filler episodes actually like pertained to the plot, this would have been like a solid 5 out of 5. That's about it. See ya.